Bitcoin is crashing to $93,000. Altcoins lost already 60-80%. Is it the end of the bull market? Guys, calm down, because in this video I'm going to show you why I'm still super bullish in Bitcoin and crypto. Of course, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the like button. I'm going to drop a bomb of a video showing you the latest data of why we shouldn't be worried about this recent Bitcoin correction. Straight away, guys, I want to show you what's happening right now. Bitcoin, in my opinion, you can see from here, from a daily point of view, we are following what happened in 2023. Same thing. End of the year, we went up like that. We had a drop, then a pump to the upside. If you look at the logarithmic value from here, you can see that right now BTC has probably found like a local top. Is going to go down to this area over here around 88 to 89 $1,000, then have one last push to the upside at around maybe 130, 140,000 is definitely possible. That's why this fractal looks very, very good. Today I'm going to be discussing altcoins. I'm going to be discussing as well Bitcoin long-term, short-term. I'm going to give you really every possible data to make you understand what to do from now. Now, the question everybody's asking me right now, is this the top of Bitcoin? Are we going to go down more? Are we going to go rebound from here? All this question I'm going to show you in a second. Now, from a short-term point of view, this is the scenario I'm thinking with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is probably into what we call like a corrective move, or potentially talking about Elliott waves into ABC correction, or this could be the start of a 5 impulse waves. Now, looking at this, I think that, in my opinion, it looks like this is probably more of a corrective wave. So I'm thinking that BTC potentially probably from today until, I would say, Christmas or New Year could be potentially going back to 101, 100, and $2,000 to form this B wave, and then at the end complete the C wave down to 88 to $90,000. And of course, people are asking me right now: should I buy? Should I hold? Should I trade? What should I do? Well, first of all, I can tell you straight away: if you want guidance and how to trade this on properly and have updates every single day about Bitcoin, altcoins, and also if you want to be successful whenever you're trading every day, the first thing you gotta do, guys, is to go on this website over here, which is my website. Go on the VIP group, watch a little trailer over here, watch our trading results, and join our community, guys. We have a very good community of like-minded traders. You can see our crypto chat, and of course, guys, our trading results. We are making money every single day. So if you want to really like a place, a community of traders, if you want the latest analysis of Bitcoin, altcoins every single day, altcoins long term. Our new thing also, we have a spot trading section where you can just select your coins, and with all the buying levels, guys, you need to join the VIP group. Link in the description. But let's go back now into our Bitcoin chart. So as I said before, this could be probably like a B correction, like a rebound from here up to 101, 102. Then we're gonna go down again, maybe to 88 to $90,000, and then finally we should have a nice impulse to the upside. I think I had some charts over here which were showing the exact moment, where it's going to be. I don't know where I put it right now, but that's what I can see. And of course, once you're going to have this impulse to the upside, once you're going to have this correction down to here, which is going to be my worst case scenario, then we should be seeing, of course, another impulse to go to the upside, reaching potentially 120 to $130,000. Now, the reason why I'm saying like I'm still a little bit short-term bearish comes from this thing over here about the volume footprint. You can see that right now, in general, you can see that we still got like a negative delta across all the territory from here with Bitcoin. So if I was actually wanted to think about that, we would have a nice rebound to the upside. I will have a look at the delta from here and see some positive delta, some like, green areas. Even from here, you can see that we had this hammer over here, like a hammer candle, and people say, oh, hammer is super bullish. Well, look at the delta, right? Although we had a hammer, still there were more sellers than buyers. So right now you can see that insiders, market makers, are actually selling into this recent Bitcoin dip. And what do you want to see right now to have a nice rebound? It's going to be this one to turn into positive, like something like that. For example, 220, 75, 209. But right now you can see, guys, that we're just being in a selling spree, 400, 260. So as long as we're going to keep seeing this one happening, right, we're not going to see a substantial rebound. So more downside could be coming. Again, probably down to 90, 88, and then I think they're going to start to buy. Also having a look, guys, very important about the liquidity, liquidity delta as well. You can see that right now. I'm going to go and show you from here. We are on the daily chart here. You can see that there is a little bit of spot buying activity when Bitcoin went down to $96,000 to $97,000. What it means that the big boys are actually started to buy a little bit, not that much, not that much. You can see that right now, for example, at 100 and when we were around the 98 to 100,000, even 104, all these market makers sold like a gazillion amount of Bitcoin. And as you probably know, and if you are in my VIP group, I kept saying when Bitcoin was around 105, 106, that I sold 90% of my Bitcoins. This is because I want to prevent these things happening all the time. But right now, you can see a little bit of buying at the moment from here. You can see like a spot buying already. It means that institutions probably are starting to accumulate again. And I think that once you're going to go potentially to 88 to 90K, they're going to start to accumulate big again for the next leg up. So again, I'm not concerned at all. Next thing I want to show you, very important, is going to be the Bitcoin dominance. Talking about alt season, probably that's why you are here. You want to see like, if your altcoins are going to survive. So right now, very, very simple, guys. We were into this channel over here. We broke the channel. We are now retesting this important area. And the question is, it's this Bitcoin dominance going to drop from here, or is it going to go higher? Well, nobody knows, guys, of course. But at the same time, what I believe is the following. First of all, if you go over here, you draw a Fibonacci from here, you can see that we touched this very important level of resistance. And theoretically, we should be seeing the Bitcoin dominance to go down from here. So again, Bitcoin dominance is in the very bearish territory. As long as we're going to stay down to here, we should be seeing more continuation to the downside. However, if market makers want to be very, very naughty, they want to really push BTC to 88K and then destroy all the altcoins, what they can do, they can just push it even up to here at the top of this channel again. And then afterwards, they're going to push it down. But again, what makes me very, very bullish is the fact that the Bitcoin dominance is still at now 58%. And some of the altcoins have already pumped like 3x, 4x, or whatever, which means that if it's going to go down even more right now, it's going to go do something like that, man, we could be seeing the altcoins to go completely crazy. And again, even if it's going to go up to here, altcoins are going to suffer a little bit, but then it's going to be like a temporary suffering, and then it should be able to roll over again. Something as well, which is very important, guys, about altcoins, why, are they bleeding? What's happening right now? Is because of this, the total free market cap. I was very vocal about it and say that basically we had a beautiful impulse to the upside. Now we're going to have a healthy correction down to potentially $800 billion market cap. And if this happens, of course, altcoins could be going down a little bit more. And am I going to be bearish because it's going to go down to here? Well, I can tell you already, I'm probably going to buy more. I'm going to buy much, much more. Because why? Because I got cash from the Bitcoins I sold. And trust me, I haven't sold a single bit of my altcoins. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to accumulate more. But what I'm expecting from here is going to be potentially to go down to here, have a retest from this area, total free around here, and then big impulse to the upside again, because I really don't believe this is the end of the bull market, like some people are saying. Again, I could be completely wrong. I'm just looking at the data, and the data is telling me right now that basically total free is following what the S&P 500 has done and what Bitcoin has done. And from here, I don't see any potential sign of a top. You can see, for example, I'm going to give you this very, very good example from here. Let me go on the weekly chart so you can see very, very well. So Bitcoin pretty much went and touched this point over here. I'm going to go on a regular scale. You can see that we went, up to here from 2017, and then we went up to here. So from here, guys, the top of Bitcoin should be around 117 to 120. But even if I go down to here like that, you can see that we touched this area. We went and touched this diagonal resistance, once here and then up here again. So I believe that total free is going to follow the same path. It's going to probably go up to here, go like that, and we should be seeing from this area over here a potential pump to maybe 1.7 to 1.8 trillion dollars for altcoin. So that's why I'm still bullish, and I believe this is probably just a correction that is going to really take us to the, we call it euphoria phase, mania phase. I don't know how you want to call it. Next one I want to show you as well. Some people are saying right now that the S&P 500 has topped. And I mean, looking at this again, how can you say that the S&P 500 has topped? Maybe we're going to have, let's say, like a red candle down to here. Then I could say, yeah. But right now, if somebody tells me that the S&P 500 has stopped, is speculating, complete speculation. Because right now, what I can see from here, to be very objective, that's what I can see. Maybe we could be seeing like a retest down to this area, down to maybe 5,700, and then another impulse, or we could be seeing something like that, maybe down to here, and then up here again. So the thing is, nobody can tell you right now that from here we're gonna go down to here, and this is the end of the cycle. Somebody tells you that, I think it's just fooling with you. It's impossible to know that. So again, what you have to do is you have to go level by level. But in my opinion, looking at this, what I would like to see from this area would be like a nice another touch here with this bearish divergence on the RSI, maybe one last impulse, then go up to here, and then we could be seeing the end of the cycle. Another question is you ask yourself is, are you allocated by how much? Do you have like 100% allocation? Do you have 50% allocation? Because of course, what I'm trying to say is that whenever the total three of altcoins is going to go up to here, and then whenever S&P is going to go up to here, what you need to understand at that point is, are you going to sell? Because the data is going to tell you that is a good time to sell. And don't get me wrong, we could be seeing even altcoins to pump like much more than that. But what you need to be understanding is that it's risk versus reward. That once you're gonna go up to that area, guys, it's time to sell a big bunch of altcoins, because otherwise, from there, this could happen, but also this could happen. And do you really want to be invested in something like that where you're going to lose all of your money? Of course you don't want to. So that's going to be very, very important. So guys, to summarize everything, I really hope I didn't distress you too much today, but again, I believe that this is only a shakeout, to be honest, a shakeout that's trying to scare you. There is no any possible macroeconomic catalyst to tell us that this bull market is over, as well as with Bitcoin. Short term, as I showed you before, I'm going to show you one more time so you can see well what to expect right now. Short term, I'm expecting that BTC could have a sort um, of a small term rebound. So maybe it could be something like that, maybe like this, and then maybe up to here around 100, 101,000. We can even see with our Fibonacci retracement how much we could actually retrace to, maybe 102. That could be a good level. And then from there, we need to assess if we're going to see one more leg down to, of course, make everybody believe the bull market is over, and then we're going to finally push up, or are we going to go and explode from here? So again, I really hope all of this was helpful. It just, I think, clarify a little bit about, anything, all of your doubts. And last message I want to give you, it's you saw right now that altcoins can drop like crazy. All these altcoins are Ponzi schemes designed to pump and dump. What I will say to you, be very careful whenever you invest in altcoins, because you don't want to get wrecked. You don't want to lose 80, 90% of your holdings. So remember all the time, small percentage in altcoins, more money into Bitcoin if you want to invest. And this is financial advice, because I don't want you to get wrecked. You have so much time in this bull market, in the next bear market, in the next bull market, in the next 10 years. Try to be smart and look at like a longer time horizon, rather than actually try to make money straight away at 20x in like 6 months or 7 months. Anyway, guys, I really hope it was helpful. VIP group link in the description, but otherwise I'm going to see you tomorrow for another video.